So y'all may recognize this game. We played the demo of it on stream a while back. If y'all were here when we played Unheard, that audio game where we had to go around and literally listen for clues and piece together like the timeline of the crime and what happened, and we had certain questions to answer, this is pretty much exactly like that, except it's not specifically audio based. Y'all are welcome to help me out. Spot some clues, all that fun stuff. I'm probably gonna need to write shit down. I got my notebook. I am ready. We go.
Hello, Agent. I am your personal assistant for this exam. Please enter your name.
My name? Bungus.
Is this the name you want recorded in our database?
With Detective Bungus.
Creating your data file.
Hell yeah.
Recording complete.
I'm so
Welcome
excited.
to the crime scene reconstruction.
Y'all have no idea.
Prior to the exam, here are some important notes to go through.
Okay.
First, observe each scene carefully. Analyze everything on site and pay close attention to see
I'm observing.
insignificant details.
I'm watching.
Second, not all interactable objects are important, and not all that are non-interactable are unimportant.
Okay.
You have to decide which ones can help with the investigation.
Uh-huh.
Third, when there aren't enough evidence present in the crime scene, you will need to trust your intuition.
Oh man, I'm
Fill
fucked.
in the missing gaps and make smart, calculated assumptions.
This is why I have chat here. This is why I have y'all to help me.
When all else fails, don't give up. Take a break.
Never gonna give
Comb
you
through
up.
the crime scene again.
I should pay attention.
Clues previously gathered with fresh eyes. Now that we've gone through them, let's do a preliminary trial, shall we? This has no bearings on your overall grade.
Oh,
It's to see if you've come to grasp with the
a test, but I
fundamentals
didn't
of the exam
study.
to come. Are you ready?
Okay. We just go. Put me in, coach.
Loading.
We're ready.
Preliminary trial. Loading complete. Good luck.
I'll need it, bestie. Yeah, I think that might have been a preview for one of the trials. It looked like the demo, but we'll get into that probably. Situation. No, wait. No, this isn't right. Situation. The police have arrested a man they suspect to be about to rob a bank. They confiscated items found in the van the man was standing by. The police were able to get the man to give up the names of his accomplices. It is suspected that the man and his accomplices might also be involved in the purse snatching of Helen Turner. However, all the police have are the items from the getaway van, the criminal records of the 3 men that were going to rob the bank, and the incident report from Helen Turner. Using what is available, can you answer these questions asked in the case file? Probably not, but I'm gonna do my best. Okay. Portland, October. Oh, I didn't finish reading that. Okay, dope. Okay. We have our controls. Okay, here are our questions. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna write these questions down so I can keep them in mind and I don't forget. Okay, who was the getaway driver? Who was involved in stealing Helen Turner's purse? Ooh, this one has multiple answers. Ooh, okay. Oh. I'm just in an empty room. Okay, so here we have a map. Oh. Okay. So there's a van location, initial arrest, Clover Bank, Supreme Burgers. I want a burger. ATM, cart convenience, location of incident. I think the purse snatching incident. Wake Up Call Cafe, and Le Poste Restaurant. Okay. We have all this stuff over here. Evidence. Ooh. My master plan. Clover Bank, monthly swap. Lorenzo will send all of us exact date. Part 1 of swap, 3:15 to 3:35, 20-minute window. Every second counts. Be in positions, 3:15 sharp, get in, get out. Minimum security at this time, 3:15 to 3:35. Security returns from swap. Second part of swap, 3:35 to 3:55. Too much activity. Plan B. Activity returns to normal at like 4:10-ish. May have to resort to robbery at gunpoint. Plan C. Wait another month. Don't have time. Okay, so there's somebody named Lorenzo. Split. 55% man with the plan, 15% helper, 25% getaway driver, and 5% for Lorenzo. Who the fuck is Lorenzo? I feel like he's getting a bit cheated here. Oh. Richmond donates thousands of dollars. Everyone knows of Wilson Richmond, the richest man in Portland. He is a true-born American who has accomplished the American dream. Blah, 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 blah. Ooh, counterfeiter escapes authorities. Okay, I don't know how much of this is actually important. Because they did say some information may not actually be important. We got money. Let me just kind of stick that in my pocket. It's fine. Beer. 4 pine. 4 peen. 4 peen. Anyway, chat, get your mind out of the gutter. Okay, so we have an open beer. Is there anything of note about this? Anything in the can? No. Okay. Beer can. Cigarettes. Okay. And a cell phone. Ooh, messages? Ooh, are you sure we can trust this guy? He seems all over the place. I know you hate unpredictability. This is from the phone owner. But we've already seen what he can do. I'm sure it'll be fine. Lorenzo vouched for him personally. Who is Lorenzo? He seems to be very, very important, but he's only getting 5% of the profits from this. He's just a temp anyway. I hate Lorenzo as well, but someone that has his respect must be at least somewhat capable. Okay, so Lorenzo seems kind of like a big deal. Lorenzo is the only named person so far. Do you have time? I overheard something real interesting. $600 cash. It'll be real quick and it's on the way. Boss told us don't use this number if it's not related to the job. You're too loyal to that guy. Isn't he younger than you? We go a long way back. Besides, there's rumors he was already stealing big time at just 8 years old. In that sense, he's my senior. Whatever, you in or not, we can split it 50-50. Send me the details on my other phone. I'll decide then. Okay. 10/5/09. I think that's a date. Yeah, I think that was like, hey, here's the date that the heist is gonna go down. So we don't know who the phone owner is. Is a thing. Police investigation file. Ooh, okay. So Helen Turner, Rosenberg purse, rose gold, crossbody keys, phone, wallet, rectangular snap chevron, credit card, lottery ticket, undying lottery cash. Was that the $600 that was mentioned? I mean, it says the value is about 600, so yeah, that's probably it. Ooh, Frank Carter. Ooh, Carter is known for having done forgeries. There was an article in the thingy about counterfeit. Chad. Ooh, looks like a Chad. Released for good behavior. Armed robbery. Wait, hold on. Let's have a look. Frank has been arrested for petty theft, stole from civilians, shoplifting, stole items from store, conned money from civilians. Okay. So he's more kind of like a petty crime type guy. Chad has done identity theft, armed robbery, targeted banks. Released in February 2009 for good behavior. There was also mention in the text of someone being younger in age. Which of these guys is the youngest? Anthony, he's 38. Petty theft, breaking and entering. Conned money from women. Ooh. Written statement form. This is from Helen. I was at home for pretty much the whole morning. I went to wake up, call cafe. Oh, that's the name of the cafe. To meet up with my friend around 2 p.m. Nothing of note happened. I just told my friend that the news had announced the winning numbers of a lottery I played, and I had won some money. I was going to cash it in today. We made plans to meet up again to celebrate. I left the cafe about 45 minutes later. I headed towards Cart Convenience, and that was around the time I got knocked over by a man coming up from behind me. Next thing I knew, I was watching him turn around the left corner with my purse in his hands. You never really think such things would happen to you until they do. All I can remember is that he was a bit taller than me, and that he had dark hair and light skin. Well, that applies to all of them. That don't help me out much, Helen. Okay, but she does note he was a bit taller than her. So she is 5'5". Anthony is 5'7". Chad is 5'6". Frank is 5'6". They're all a bit taller than you, Helen! You're not helping me here! And we still don't know who the fuck Lorenzo is. Well, out of the two 5'6" guys, Frank is the one who has done petty theft before. He's been charged with petty theft and shoplifting. So it could have been Frank. But also there may have been a second person because someone was texting the owner of the cell phone and saying, hey, do you want in on this? So Frank, I think, is a solid candidate for at least one of the people who did the purse snatching. If we can figure out who owns the phone, that would be huge. Anthony's also done petty theft. So, I mean, just because he's done it before, that doesn't guarantee he participated in it this time around, but it's a possibility. He has experience with that type of thing, you know? Wait, Lorenzo will send all of us an exact date. One of those numbers gave a date in the cell phone. Oops. Yeah, this person, I think this is Lorenzo. Because he sent the date. Lorenzo seems like he's the guy in charge. So I really wonder why he's only getting 5% of the cut. You're too loyal to that guy. Isn't he younger than you? Are they talking about Lorenzo? We go way back. Besides, there's rumors he was already stealing big time at just 8 years old. Maybe Lorenzo isn't the boss. Because this says my master plan and then mentions Lorenzo. Helper, getaway driver, Lorenzo. Okay, so we have at least 4 names. We have Lorenzo, Frank, Chad, and Anthony. So we just need to figure out who did what. Hold on, I said... He's arrested a man. We don't even know which man got arrested. All the police have are the items from the getaway van, the criminal records of the 3 men that were going to rob the bank, and the incident report from Helen Turner. Oh wait, is Lorenzo the guy they got? The police were able to get the man to give up the names of his accomplices. Oh, maybe Lorenzo was the one they got. And then these are just his accomplice names. This is just supposed to be the tutorial, and I'm already all aboard the struggle bus. Do they have something written on, like, the back of the board? Or, like, what am I missing here? Just someone at the table. Y'all hiding something from me. Chad is the youngest out of all 3 of these guys. He's 28. What was the message that said someone is, we go a long way back. Oh, you're too loyal to that guy. Isn't he younger than you? We go a long way back. Besides, there's rumors he was already stealing. Big time is just 8 years old. Not since he's my senior. Is Chad the boss? Okay, I think Chad is the boss. Because he's the youngest out of everybody. She'll be fine. So then is this Chad's number? I hate Lorenzo as well, but someone that has his respect. It must be at least someone capable. Wait. Oh, that's a good point. Something talking about Lorenzo somewhere where Lorenzo vouched for him personally. Oh, so then they didn't arrest Lorenzo. Lorenzo's not the one that got arrested. So then if Chad is the boss, and they're talking about the boss, he can't be the one that was arrested. But whose is this number? Is it Frank or Anthony? Who got arrested? Wait. We go a long way back. Hold on. Wait. Oh, wait. Willow Bay Correctional Facility, year 2000. Willow Bay Correctional Facility, 1999. They were in prison together. Assuming that this is correct, which is a pretty big assumption, because we also have Frank at Solid Gate Penitentiary in 92, and Anthony in Solid Gate Penitentiary in 03. Okay, yeah, so this conversation, they're talking about the boss, which we figure is probably Chad, so we're looking for whoever was in prison together with Chad, and based on what we can tell, it seems to be Frank. Yeah? So Frank, it seems like, is the phone owner. Frank is the phone owner. They arrested Frank. He was standing by the van. Frank is the getaway driver. He has to be. I'll read something interesting. It'll be real quick and on its way. So then this has to be Anthony. By process of elimination, he is the only one left. Anthony did the purse snatching. And there's room for multiple answers. Frank may have joined in. You in or not? We can split it 50-50. Send me the details on my other phone. I'll decide then. So we don't know for certain if he went along with it or not. Anthony has a charge for petty theft. I feel like he probably went and did it as well. So, as for our questions, please be correct. Who was the getaway driver? Frank. Who was involved in stealing Helen Turner's purse? Frank. And Anthony. Oh, please be correct. I swear to fuck. Yeah! We did it! Let's fucking go! Oh, we're so smart. We're so smart. It only took like 84 years to get through the tutorial, but we fucking did it, y'all. Oh, damn. Oh, we're so screwed. That was just the tutorial. Okay, let's go.
You will be presented with a selection window during the exam. To pass the exam, you are required to solve all case files. A grade will be given for each attempted case file.
I'm gonna do my best.
Try them as many times as you want to improve your grades.
It's like I'm going to school or some such.
The latest grade will always override the previous one, even if it's lower.
Oh.
Let's proceed.
Okay. Okay, we'll go in order. We'll do the 4th floor, apartment 401, the break-in.
Loading scenario.
Oh, hell yeah.
Loading complete. Good luck.
I'm gonna need it. A family home was broken into by someone with a familiar face. What was left was a gruesome scene. Can you figure out what happened? Ah, shit. We go. New York, July 16th, 2004. Let's check out our questions first, see what we need to answer. We have who broke into the apartment, who was present during the break-in with multiple possible answers, who was killed, And who is the killer? Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. There are children here. Oh. Shit ass. It doesn't look like... Oh! I was about to say, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot out of place. Oh, jeezums. Okay. Well then. Area inaccessible for example. I wanna! Damn it, okay. So they broke in through the children's room. And they knocked over a planter. Walked in here. Had a scuffle. Did a murder. Okay. I swear to fuck, if I look out the window and there's a face at some point looking in here, I'm gonna be real upsetty spaghetti. This ain't supposed to be a horror game, but I don't trust. We have a pair of women's 9.5 shoes. So I assume that's mom. I think mom was home. Ooh, paper? Ooh. Camp Sunshine, informed consent and liability release. Camper name Greta Sherman. Okay. So Greta Sherman is a child. Lori Sherman, mother, sister / aunt. Okay. Brenda Sherman is mama. Lori is the aunt. We don't know if she was here, but I'll write her name down just to make sure. And then Greta is a child. Not a baby, though. Probably like an older sibling. So today is supposed to be in-game, July 16th. This is dated the 7th. So how long is this camp supposed to last? Because maybe if Greta's off at camp, that means she's not here right now. Ooh. Oh, 15th. I've been drinking a bit more than usual, nothing noteworthy today. She pooped once and went to sleep after I sang her lullaby. She's super cute when she sleeps and clinging to her blanket. Oh. Are these nanny notes? I recognize nanny notes. Sarah's the baby. These look like nanny notes. Or maybe from the mom. I don't know. I've just taken very, very similar notes during a day of work. Feed the milk at 3. Give second bottle at 7:30. Remember that milk's in the fridge. Carry the baby monitor at all times. I will be home around 8. I assume that's a note from mom. Oh. Sarah's birthday. What does the yellow highlighter mean? Sarah's birthday. Maybe that's... Is that supposed to be like for how long Greta's at camp, maybe? That's my best guess. Which, if that is the case, then that means Greta wasn't here. Thank God. Ooh. Serene jewelry and loans. 1 diamond wedding ring. Brenda pawned her wedding ring? So Brenda pawned her wedding ring, what, like a bit over a week ago? Exactly a week ago-ish? Before why? Could be like bitter divorce and then dad's coming in to take back his kids by force or some such whatever. Up there? No. Oh my god, VHS tapes. Kids these days, they never gonna understand. Oh. A Snickers bar? That's totally not a Snickers. Okay. Carry baby monitor at all times. Maybe the nanny did die. Was the nanny here? Ah, shit. Ball sacks. She would have heard the noise, came and investigated. Oh my gosh, you might be right. Damn. Oh. Oh. That is a bullet. That's a bullet. That's a bullet. It, and a bullet casing. 9mm Luger? I don't know shit about guns. Oh, multiple bullets. Oh! That's a second type of bullet casing. That's a 9mm what? 2 people had guns? 2 different guns. Maybe what? I'm so confused. Temporary restraining order? Your lawyer in this case, if you have one, Stanley Cole, blah, 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 blah. Name of restrained person, Clyde Kent Peterson. Maybe it was the ex-husband! But this is the temporary restraining order that... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. It's not expired yet, so the restraining order is still supposed to be in effect. So this was a restraining order against the ex-husband, Clyde, to protect Brenda, the mom, and Greta, the older daughter. I guess they didn't put the baby on there. Maybe the baby wasn't born yet. Although no, it said Sarah's birthday was in July, so Sarah would have been August, September, October, November, December, January, February. Sarah would have been about 7 months old at the time this was filed. Shit! We need to know the nanny's name. Oh, there's a bunch of jewelry here that was spilled. Oh, wait. Oh, maybe the nanny ran in here to grab a gun. Oh yeah. She probably ran in here to grab a gun when she heard the break-in. Contacts. Gabriel Martinez, plumber. Emma Franklin. Is Emma the nanny? Emma might be the nanny. Because she is kind of like scribbled in there. Is like not an original contact, maybe? I'll write down Emma with a question mark, maybe, for the nanny. Ooh. Enter desired phone number and press OK or pick up receiver to call. Call log. Oh, bitch. Okay, we have a call log. Okay, so based on the contacts book we saw, this number is Lillian. This one is Harold. I don't know if either of those are important, but we got 3 other numbers that are unidentified as of right now. Let's have a look at this computer. Ooh. Hey, you did all you could. There was nothing more you could have done. Personally, I'm glad it's all over. I don't care if he stays in jail or not. He can rot in there for all I care. I feel like you need time to heal and move on. If you need to talk or need help with the kids, you know how to reach me. Hi, Mrs. Peterson. Unfortunately, I won't be able to help you this month as I'll be out of town for most of July. However, I do have a friend who I think would be perfect for the job. She has a good track record, and I can personally vouch for her. Also, Stacy is the original nanny. Her number is 2853. That's Lillian! Lillian is the nanny. Lillian's the temporary nanny. Right, because the original nanny, Stacy, is out of town for most of July. Okay. Concerning changes to your NYMB account, we have received your request to change your address and name. We have processed the change to your address. Last I saw by local branch with a legal issue government ID. Okay, so she's changing all her information and details and all that following the separation from the ex-husband who is in some type of legal trouble. Hi, Brenda. Unfortunately, your schedule changed slightly. With the care center being understaffed at the moment, we'll have to ask you to come on Wednesday and Thursday. The hours will still remain your standard hours, 1 to 7. What day of the week is today? Let me go have a peek at that calendar again. Today is the 15th. Yeah, so it's Thursday. Yeah, so the nanny would have been here. The nanny was definitely here. Oh, shit. Oh no. Okay. So it's not Mom who was here. I'm pretty sure these shoes are the nannies. So Greta was probably at summer camp. But the baby Sarah was here. Ex-husband was here. He was probably the one that broke in. And the nanny Lillian was here. Camp Sunshine. Oh, here it is! July 14th to the 21st, so that confirms Greta's at camp right now. She's at Scouts camp. Oh, thank fuck she wasn't here for this mess. Oh, damn. Oh. Anything in here? Oh. Oh! Was what's-his-butt trying to get into the safe? Ooh. Birth certificates? That's for Sarah. That's for Greta. Ooh. Luger ammunition. Oh, did he grab a gun out of here? So this was the ammunition that was in the wall. The bloody bullet that was in the wall was this type of ammunition. 4.9. What was the type of gun? I don't know diddly dick about guns, I'm not gonna lie. Which one was this one on the floor? That's a Viper fire, whatever the shit. Okay. Oh. Wait, so this person got shot twice? Maybe? Once in the side, once in the head? Whoever that was. Which, again, kind of assume was Lillian. I kind of hope it wasn't. Maybe we'll find some type of thing where it's like she fought back and killed the fucking ex-husband. That would be great. I would love that. Ooh. Oh! Wallet. Is it gonna be Clyde? Groceries. This was... Wait, this was the 16th? No, wait, today is the 16th. Oh. Oh, Clyde, this is Clyde's wallet. He was trying to find them. Wait, so if today is the 16th and not the 15th, Brenda wasn't working today. Would that mean she was the one at home and not the nanny? Yeah, because we saw in the email, unfortunately your schedule changed slightly with the care center being understaffed. I'll have to ask you come on Wednesday and Thursday. The hours will still remain your standard hours, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. But if today is the 16th, that means today is Friday, which means Brenda wasn't working today. I guess that would make more sense with a second gun involved, because she would know where it is. Do trust, I've nannied for a lot of families, some of whom have owned guns, but I've never known where they are, how to access them. Okay, so there's 2 bullet casings from the Luger gun, and then only 1 from the Wilder with that ammunition. And whoever this was, they were shot twice. So whoever had the gun with the Luger ammunition was the murderer. Oh. You motherfucker. Clyde. Oh. Alcohol? Okay. Oh. We late again, having a blast, we're going camping this summer, forgot his homework. Okay. Greta's homework. Cool. So the ammunition in here was the Luger ammunition, but who got to the safe? Did Clyde get into the safe when he broke in? Or was it Brenda who was getting it when he came in? let's give this a try. Who broke into the apartment? It was definitely Clyde. Who was present during the break-in? It was Clyde, Brenda, and Sarah. Who was killed and who was the killer? Maybe it's me just kind of hoping this is the case? That maybe Brenda was able to defend herself? Yeah, Clyde might not have even known the safe code. We'll give it a try. Oh, hell yeah! Go, Brenda! You protect your babies! Let's fucking go! Oh! You fucking suck, Clyde.
Which case file would you like to tackle?
Ooh, I feel good about that. Ooh! The dinner party. Oh, this was the demo. Okay, so the thing about this...
Loading complete. Good luck.
When we did this case for the demo a while back, so we never actually solved it. We didn't get the answers right, and I don't know what the correct answers were anyway. So I think, and also some stuff has changed since then. Like, this definitely looks a bit different than it did originally. So I think especially also because we didn't solve it, my brain just kind of took everything we did for the demo and just crumpled it up like a piece of paper and tossed it away. So I don't remember a whole lot from this, and we didn't even solve it anyway. So for all intents and purposes, this is basically might as well be my first experience with this. So it is a dinner party gone wrong. Let's check out our questions. All right, how many people live in this apartment? Who is Jessica's cousin? Who sat in chair 4? Who was killed? Who was the killer? Damn, can y'all stop killing people? Okay, so we need to figure out who sat in chair 4. We should probably figure out who sat in all the chairs, really. So whoever sat in chair 3, they didn't quite make it to the end of dinner. This is fun. Like, I don't know how fun or interesting this type of game is to watch, but I really enjoy, like, detective mystery solving type stuff. Okay, let's see what's going on in the kitchen. Beef stew. Okay. Making some stew. Oh, lovely. Da Vinci went all out for this heckin' dinner party. Ooh. Notes. Reminder, my cousin cannot drink anything with alcohol. Serve him something else instead. James is left-handed. We have someone named James. Alright, so whoever is the cousin, we don't know who, can't drink alcohol. James is left-handed. Guess Victor James Carroll. Okay. Also, Jessica is, I believe, the name of someone who lives here. Ooh. Ronnie Grayson. Ronnie is someone who lives here. So I believe that's our 5th person. So people who were meant to be in attendance: Victor James Carroll, Jessica, and Ronnie. Ronnie and Jessica, I believe, are the names of the people who live here. I'm pretty sure the names were different in the demo, so they're just really trying super extra hard to confuse me. Ooh, people be smoking. Hello? Ronnie Grayson. Oh yeah, that's the same picture of the guy they used from the demo. I remember that. Box of Da Vinci wine. Box of chocolates. Okay. Okay, Mr. Ronnie. Did you do a murder, sir? Lewis Hampton, attorney at law. Ronnie, why you got a lawyer card in your wallet? Okay. Abortion clinic? Ronnie! Celine's kitchen. It's a valet stub from Valentine's Day. Ooh. And this is supposed to be set in April, I believe. 50th anniversary special. Ronnie leaves for New Orleans. Appointment with Dr. Richardson. Ronnie returns from company trip. Jessica's birthday. Oh, wait. Okay. So, hold on. Okay, yeah, so this receipt is from the 24th. The whole dinner party was to celebrate Jessica's birthday. So, Jessica is the birthday girl. Ronnie is absent April 17th through the 23rd. And then on the 21st, Jessica had an appointment with Dr. Richardson. Is that the same doctor? Okay, that's not the same doctor. Okay, just checking. Had to make sure. Ooh. We can go Snoopy in the purse. Nicotine patches. Okay. So someone was not participating in the smoking. Pink lilac, water resistant, leaves no marks and no smears. Oh, they all say that. They always say that. It's never true. Okay, so we should pay attention. Someone's supposed to be left-handed and someone is supposed to not have alcohol. But that's a mug with something that's not the wine that everybody else seems to be drinking. So, seat number 1 is where the cousin was. We still don't know who the cousin is, but the cousin was in seat number 1. Who's an indication of somebody being left-handed? I'm not left-handed. I don't even know if I know any left-handed people. Was anybody here? Did somebody not show up? Yeah, the rest of these look used. Like everything else has, all the other glasses have wine and stuff. This whole place setting looks like it hasn't been used. So whoever was supposed to sit in seat number 5, somebody didn't show up. Oh. Okay. We got a little lipstick mark there. Oh, is that why the lipstick specified no marks and no smears? There's the lipstick in the purse. The, whatever it's called, pink lilac. Leaves no marks and no smears. That's a pretty light color also. And... Okay. Yeah, that one looks a bit darker. That one looks a bit more wine colored. So... Whoever was the lady who sat in seat number 3 is different from the lady who owns the purse. Which we know there's 2 different women here. Carol and Jessica. If I had to guess, I would say that Jessica is the one who was sitting in seat 3, being the birthday girl, living in the house. Makes sense for her to sit at the head of the table. And then that would make Carol the purse owner... who also... wait. If Carol's the purse owner... Wait, Celine's kitchen? Ronnie! Ronnie! Are you fucking your partner's friend? Ronnie! She's got nicotine patches, so she wasn't partaking in the smoking like she's trying to quit. And Ronnie has a card for an abortion clinic. Ronnie! Did you fuck your partner's friend and get her pregnant? Oh my god, this is like a whole ass soap opera. Ronnie, what you doing, my guy? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jess. Thank you for all the support while I was in AA. Ronnie is a lucky man to have you. Victor is the cousin. Because he was in AA, it's Alcoholics Anonymous, and he's not drinking alcohol. Victor is the cousin. And these are all the presents. Happy birthday. Oh, is this the box of chocolates from the receipt? To the most beautiful woman in the world. Okay, so, that's something. So, Ronnie cheated, seems like, with Carol, and either he and Jess are making amends, or Jess doesn't know. Oh, the New York restaurant guide? Celine's Kitchen. Ooh, always pricey. It's a French restaurant located on a historical street. This restaurant capitalizes on the rustic architecture to provide its customers an escape from the hustle and bustle of New York downtown. Tables are decorated with lace and artful candles. Food is provided from the country of love itself. Okay. So Ronnie took Carol out to Celine's Kitchen for Valentine's Day, it seems like, because she has the book of matches from there. What in here? Jessica Grayson, Margaret Willard. Dear Jessica, it's been a month since you came to visit me. Remember what we talked about? I think it's time you ended things with him. You've endured for far too long and need to move on, Mom. Okay, so Jessica knows that Ronnie is kind of a shithead. And I think we can officially rule out Carol being the mother. Thank goodness, because her name is Margaret. Yeah. So with the napkin thing, because my first thought was with the wine glass being over here, maybe that means whoever sat here is left-handed. Because who the hell mentioned someone is left-handed? James is left-handed. But James wasn't here. Was James the person that didn't show? Because someone was a no-show. And it might have been James. Because we know Victor was here, the cousin, because he brought the card. Obviously, Ronnie and Jessica were here, because they live here. Then, of course, I'm sure Carol was here, because baby mama drama. And so then with the napkins, like all these napkins that have like the wine, like little dab on it, that makes me think Carol is supposed to sit here, because if she's pregnant, she's not going to be drinking. Like, she's got wine here. That has me a little uncertain. Whoever's sitting in seat number 2, my theory originally is that it was the left-handed person, because over here on the fridge, there's a mention that James is left-handed, but we know that someone was a no-show, whoever was supposed to sit in seat number 5, right? So I thought maybe James could have sat here because like the drinks for everyone else is on like the right side, and then this one is on the left. So maybe that could be an indication of a left-handed person. But with the added bit of someone being a no-show, I feel like it was James, because also with all these napkins here that have like the little wine dabs on it, you know, like there's one there, one there. This napkin's completely unused, and it looks like this, if this is like a standard pour of wine, it hasn't been sipped yet, which means this could be Carol, this could be Carol's seat, because her napkin is unused, and she's not drinking because she is pregnant. Because what I'm thinking maybe, like Ronnie does have the card for the abortion clinic. What if Carol didn't get an abortion? He probably wanted her to. He probably wanted to like fix things with Jess. But what if she didn't? Because she's got the nicotine patches in her purse. She might still be pregnant. So my theory is that Carol sat in seat number 2. So now the only people who don't have assigned seats yet are Ronnie and Jessica and whoever ended up dying. My immediate guess is probably Jessica, because, you know, she's the birthday girl. She's probably sitting at the head of the table, but I'd kind of like to get confirmation on that first. Like some type of indicator. We also don't really have any indication as to however this person died. Like, it looks like, they kind of got blood coming out of their mouth, so maybe some type of poisoning, perhaps? But don't really know how. Oh, wait! Oh, this wine glass has lipstick on it! Oh my gosh, that's right! It was one of the ladies! And then, if Carol was sitting in seat number 2, that means Jessica was the murdered one. Jessica was killed. Because this was her glass. It has the lipstick on it. That's not smudge proof. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. At her own birthday party. Oh, no. Well, she ain't getting any more birthdays. Anyway, whoever killed her, it could have been Ronnie. Maybe to get her out of the way so he could be with Carol. Or maybe it could have been Carol as like a jealousy thing. Like if Ronnie really did want to work it out with Jessica. But we don't know how she was killed or who killed her. Yeah, so Ronnie sat here. Jessica was here. Carol was here. That seems to be the seating arrangement. And then Victor was here. And James would have sat here if he hadn't bothered to show up for his friend's birthday party. Like, I don't imagine anything was put in the food. Because then that probably would have affected everybody. Please follow these tips. Make sure to hold the wine glass from the neck, but not the handles. For filling up the wine glass, do not fill it to the brim. A filled wine glass is a third filled. This is proper etiquette. Okay, so I was right. This is like a full pour of wine that hasn't been touched. So Miss Carol is not drinking. She's not smoking because she got the nicotine patches. She still very much got a bun in the oven. I am willing to bet. Carol, you got something under your chair? You hiding something, Carol? Carol. Carol. It's like all the people at the table are here and I'm just coming up like a dog. Like, Carol, I smell you, Carol. Like, there's no indication of how whoever killed Jessica did it. Can I open any of these drawers? No. At least no indication that I can tell. See, this is another point where there's definitely something I'm missing here. But I don't know what. Okay, so it looks like Ronnie, Jessica, and Carol all had the stuff out of the white pot. They had the white stew. And then Victor looks like he may have had the red stew. I don't know if that's an important detail. But I'm a little desperate at this point for any possible detail I can potentially find. Okay, so our questions. How many people live in this apartment? 2, we figure. Who is Jessica's cousin? It's Victor. Who sat in chair number 4? That was Ronnie. Who was killed was Jessica. But the one we can't really answer yet is who is the killer. Because there's not really any indication that I can see of who killed her or even how. Like, since we have the outline here with blood around the mouth, it seems fairly reasonable to assume that she was poisoned in some way. But we don't know how. Oh, yeah, this confirms that Ronnie took Carol to dinner on Valentine's Day because Jessica was in LA visiting her mom. Aw, damn it, Ronnie. Ronnie, why you gotta be a hoe? You straight up hoeing around here. Because the way I see it, like, both Ronnie and Carol seem to have reasonable motives for wanting Jessica out of the picture. So, oh, that's the thing. It really could be either one of them. I mean, we could just guess. But I don't want to guess. Process of elimination. Like, if we guess Ronnie and we get it wrong, we could come back and guess Carol. We could theoretically do that. But I want to actually be able to figure it out. Like, I thought for sure I would... Wait. Wait. Hold on. Box of Da Vinci wine and chocolates. Oh, damn. I thought maybe there would be some kind of indicator, like he bought, like, some wine, some chocolates, and then rat poison. I know. He does also have an attorney card. Maybe he was prepping for a divorce? Possibly. But then he also gave his wife the chocolates with the tag that says, "To the most beautiful woman in the world." I thought for sure something could have been poisoned here, maybe. But it seems like these 3 seats, the love triangle, it looks like they all ate from the same pot of food. They're drinking the same wine. So I don't think anything over here could have been poisoned. Maybe. We may just have to guess. Which is a little bit annoying. Because I would like to be able to actually figure out what happened. Well, we have the answers for everything else. How many people live in this apartment? 2. Who is Jessica's cousin? Victor, who sat in chair 4. Ronnie, who was killed. Jessica, who is the killer. I really feel like it could be 50-50 Ronnie or Carol. I'm leaning towards Carol just a bit. If she is pregnant, then maybe she just wants to get Jessica out of the way so she can be with Ronnie and have, like, that happy family bullshit. But it sucks that, from what I can find, there's still no indicator of that. Or, like, how she was killed. But we'll give this a try. If we're wrong on the killer, then we'll come back and we'll guess Ronnie. Oh. Oh, Carol. Oh, Carol. What you doing, bestie? He not gonna love you just because you kill his wife. Okay, I need to... Let me Google. Was there something I missed? Coat hook, purse, kitchen sticky notes, kitchen recipe, wine bottle, read the back, item list, medicine bottle. Where the hell was the medicine bottle? We never saw no medicine bottle. I mean, it seems like my logic seems pretty... It was pretty sound, though. The killer would not have drank any alcohol to avoid severe liver damage. And then the napkins, she didn't drink anything. Hold on. No.
Which
No.
case file would you like to tackle?
Put me back in. Put me back in, coach.
Scenario.
I want to find this damn medicine bottle.
Complete. Good luck.
I will not be satisfied until I find this medicine bottle. It was in the information they gave us from the very beginning of the case. I don't want to talk about it. The police have found this bottle at the scene of the crime, and it is confirmed that the cause of death was the contents in this bottle. Oh dear. Okay, yep. Internal bleeding. Oh, spaghetti-o. Okay, cool, dope. So Carol caused Jessica, poisoned her somehow, maybe through the wine, just kind of slipped something into her drink. Caused her to have internal bleeding, maybe. Looks like. Probably had a lot of alcohol. Now it's time for apartment 403. So many damn murders and crimes happening just on this one floor of this apartment complex.
Good luck.
Somebody needs to look into that. A group of teens celebrated at a friend's apartment. One was killed. No one admitted to seeing the killer. Can you figure out what happened? Oh. Well, you know what? It's not as bad as I would have expected for a teen party. Oh. I think we found where somebody got killed. Okay. More bullet rounds! Wilder, damn it. Y'all just gotta quit murdering people, I swear. Oh. Night of Rock application form. Group band name. Oh wait, no, hold on. Before we do anything else, let's look at all of our shit. Oh my god. We have interviews to look through. Oh shit. Oh shit ass. Okay, what are our questions? Who died? Who is the second last to arrive? Who is the owner of the blue sports bag? Who is the killer? My god, there's so many suspects. Why are there so many goddamn people? I can't keep track of all these fucking kids. Did you go see Brian on 31st of May? Did you have physical contact with him at all during this week? When was the last time you met or spoke with Brian? Are you aware that Mr. Brian Olsen is dead? Well, we got the first question. Brian is the one who died. Where were you on the night of the 31st of May? She answers a little hesitantly. She seems a little, you know, sus. What day was the party? Was it the 31st? Oh yeah, because this interview took place on June 1st, so he was killed last night in his apartment, which, according to the interview, would have been the 31st. So Christy says she was at home. Christy says she didn't attend the party. So you're also in the band, play the bass. I also play guitar, but I usually end up playing the bass. How would you describe your relationship? Is more of Eric's from the mind. Eric and I have known each other since elementary and have been tight since. Eric introduced me to Brian. I was working for most of the day. Headed to Brian's place. I bumped into Grace at the lobby, and we both went up together. Okay, so we also need to know who arrived second to last. So Jack and Grace arrived at 6:45. Oh my god, just 4 people was a hell of a lot. I don't know if I can keep track of all these damn kids. Do you recall seeing anyone right before entering the apartment? The other guy at the front desk. All of us had something to drink, so some things might be unclear. I do remember Grace was being obnoxious the whole night. After I finished my drink, I left the apartment. Brian was smoking heavily, and I can't stand the smell of it. Okay. So Jack left before things went down. Lisa is Brian's sister and lives with him in the apartment. Okay. How close are you with your brother? He mostly keeps to himself. Are you aware of the allegations towards him? Against Brian? Out of all the attendees, has any of them shown any violent behavior or tendencies? Andrew has been suspended a few times for getting into fights. Lisa arrived around 7. We keep a spare key on the kitchen wall, but it was missing. Someone must have taken it. Ooh. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Is there often alcohol involved? Andrew usually buys the drinks for us. I was asleep. I woke up. It was dark. I went to the restroom, and that's when I saw him lying there in his room. I didn't know what to do. Panic and scream. Moments later, Andrew came running by, gave me a panic attack. Okay. Andrew. He's stuttering. Oh my guy. Arrived at the apartment same time as Lisa. And everybody was already there. I don't know when the others arrived. That sounds like a lie. I feel like you lying. Why you fucking lying? All the answers. It's after midnight and I'm tired as hell. I gotta go soon. Oh, okay. So they're interviewing like basically like early June 1st. So maybe Andrew could have just never left. In the toilet puking for a bit. Then I woke up Eric. Where was Jack? None of us saw him for the rest of the night. Okay, so that corroborates Jack's story where he says he left early. Can you elaborate more on your relationship with Brian? He and I have been dating for about a year, and things were going well. Oh, so Grace is Brian's girlfriend. The girlfriend of the murdered guy. Christy is 100% guilty here. That lying bitch has been trying to get in between Brian and I ever since we got together. She can't stomach that he chose me and not her. I'm telling you, that girl is batshit psycho. Tell me how you really feel. I arrived at the apartment same time as Jack. We got out of the elevator just in time to see Christy leave the apartment. She said she wasn't there. Oh, Christy. Oh, Christy. Okay, Eric, can you please account when you and the others arrived? I was the fourth to arrive. Brian, Grace, and Jack were already there. I must have missed someone because Grace's attitude was off the entire time. Maybe Grace and Brian had a fight. I had no idea. I was super glad when Lisa arrived. I think Andrew was the last to come. He's always late for everything. Okay, so Lisa was second to last to arrive. That's one of our questions. So now we still need to figure out who owns the blue sports bag and who is the killer. God, we got half our answers just by reading through a bunch of text. We haven't even really checked out the scene yet. Grace usually doesn't drink that much, but that's the night she was chugging as if there was no tomorrow. I remember Jack and Brian were arguing for a bit. Things got pretty heated, but Brian eventually got up and locked himself in his room. So that's not why Jack said he left early. Maybe Jack left early because of the argument. You were the one to call 911, correct? Yes, it says here on the report that you discovered the body and called law enforcement after 2 hours. Why did it take you so long for you to call law enforcement? Because Andrew was completely against it. Why was he against calling the authorities? Something about underage drinking and him getting in more trouble than the rest of us. He didn't do this. Mike stopped working. So it does seem like the party was still going on. Lisa just went to sleep, and then the kids were still doing their thing. So they just didn't leave. I was drinking heavily that night. I must have passed out because the next moment I remember was Andrew waking me up by pouring water on my face. Yeah, that's how you wake up a sleeping person. Just waterboard them. That's fine. Lisa told me you had a pretty big argument with Brian last week. Want to tell me about it? He was on my case about interrupting rehearsals with my mistakes. I've been busy recently, so I haven't much time to practice. Okay. So far, Christy's looking pretty sus because she lied about being there. But she does also seem pretty surprised at the news that he's dead. Andrew is especially sus. I don't like Andrew, whether he is a killer or not. I don't fucking like him. Okay. So there's a bullet casing here from a fucking Wilder gun again. Was there a gunshot that went off and nobody heard it? I'm gonna call baloney on that one. Ooh, the school district of Queens. Oh, sexual harassment of other students. That's the allegation against Brian. On May 26th, a student reported that Brian Olsen had sexually assaulted her. These are serious allegations, so the school contacted law enforcement and an investigation will be conducted. We ask that all parties involved keep this to themselves while the investigation has concluded. The parents of both parties have been notified. Student is suspended from school until further notice. And it sounds like Lisa didn't know. Are you aware of the allegations? What allegations? She didn't know. Oh no. She didn't know her brother was a piece of shit. Front door. Okay. Night of Rock application form. Dead ironclad killers. Member contact Brian. Brian, Eric, Andrew, Jack. So they're all in a band together. Can I go on his computer? Ooh. Group chat. Let's see. Guys, we need to practice this week. Can we meet up this Tuesday? No can do. I have a track meet on Tuesday. I have a race coming up real soon. Can't do Tuesday either. I agreed to help my dad at the store. Seems like a lot of us can't make it. Let's reschedule. What about Thursday? Thursday's fine. Thursday's fine. Thursday's fine. Okay. As you all know, a few of us are going to be graduating. We're going to have a grad party at our place at 7 p.m. on Saturday. Is that Andrew? Yeah, the jester person, that's Andrew, because he said he's bringing drinks. And Andrew, they said he's the one that always supplies the alcohol. Gracie, I already made the preparations. I just wanted us to enjoy our last time as high school together. Someone needs to watch over Eric, make sure he doesn't drink so much. Okay, so Strikers is Eric. I don't know if these usernames are important, but I'm gonna write them down anyway. And so then Gamer Boy is Jack? Yeah. Wait, yeah? Yeah. Okay. Private chat. So this is with Andrew. Dude, you can't just bail. I'm sorry, something came up. We can't practice without a drummer, and you're the only one who knows how to play drums. Do you know how important this gig is? Ooh. I faxed you something. Did you get it? What am I looking at? This just came in today. Keep this between us. I don't want anyone else to know about this. Oh, that's about the sexual assault allegations. Is this true? Of course not. You think I'd be sharing this if it was true? I bet you $1,000,000 it was Christy. I was thinking the same. Can you talk to her? I swear I'm going to kill her next time I see her. Don't make this worse than it is. Just talk to her. Only she can make this go away. So, there's no confirmation. The fact that he shared the sexual assault allegations with his own girlfriend, that does kind of maybe suggest a bit more, I didn't do this, I need your help, that's why I'm sharing this with you. Not that it gets Brian out of the clear. He still very much could have done it, but I'm just trying to follow this game's logic lines without overthinking it. But they think it might have been Christy who filed the report. Which also, according to Grace, Christy was jealous that Brian chose Grace over Christy. God, there's too many people here. You come over to my place this Saturday. I want to go over bass arrangements for the new song. Come over at 5. You think your dad would be willing to be a sponsor for the next gig? Okay. Jack. Okay. Brian. Grace. Y'all always label your drinks. Label your fucking drinks at a party. Oh yeah, wait, I think it was Jack who said, wait, hold on. Yeah, I think it was Jack who said he finished his drink and left. All of us had something to drink, so some things might be unclear. I remember Grace was pretty obnoxious. After I finished my drink, I left the apartment. But Jack's story was already kind of a bit shaky because someone mentioned Jack and Brian had an argument. Lisa did corroborate that they didn't see Jack again for the rest of the night. So I think Jack was being honest about leaving early, but not for the reason, and some of the details behind that. So, yeah, Jack was lying about finishing his drink. Oh, we can go into Lisa's room. Hey, Lisa. What you doing, bestie? Bringing drinks, da-da-da. Who needs to watch over Eric? Okay, so Kitty Lover is Lisa. Okay, so this is the same chat we saw for the grad party from Brian's computer, but now from Lisa's point of view. Racket scientists. Even though school is over, do you guys still want to meet up and practice in the summer? Lord Killer 34. Don't know who that is. Private chat. Oh, God. Since Christy is graduating this year, we'll need a new captain. I think you'd be a good fit. What do you think? I was hoping you'd be up to the task. Let's talk about it tomorrow at school. I gotta go soon. Is Christy Lord Killer? But they said she's graduating this year. This is Andrew. Have you heard from Christy? She hasn't been to school in a few days and she's not picking up. Cassie told me she was sexually assaulted by someone. Oh, there's room in the school. Hasn't said anything yet. Hopefully it's nothing. Oh, so maybe Brian actually did assault Christy. I don't know if you heard, but word is going around that Christy was sexually assaulted by someone at school. She hasn't been to school in a few days. A statement. Hopefully it's nothing. You know how she is. She's such a drama queen. Ooh. Oh. That's the thing. I really always want to believe victims, but I'm trying to follow the line of logic for this game. Oh dear. Yeah, so I saw trying to walk home with Christy today. He's 100% into Christy. I bet you that's the only reason he joined his tennis club. Oh, he's gonna have a tough time getting through her brothers. Are they talking about Brian? And then like a week later, they're talking about how Christy hasn't been to school for a few days because she was assaulted. There's a couple unknown usernames still. We don't know who Zane is, but Zane could be an actual name. Like, you know, Cassandra, Cassie was probably the person talked about earlier. But we don't know who Lord Killer is. So we may have to keep an eye out and see if we find that username somewhere. Nothing in the trash. Ooh! Regional match, club photo day, Grandpa's birthday, finals, tennis club, last day of school. Okay. Okay, who the hell? Andrew's the drummer. So he owns the blue sports bag. That's one of our questions. And, oh. Wait, were they talking about Andrew walking Christy home? I am even more sus of Andrew. So Andrew owns the blue sports bag. Because in the messages on Brian's computer, you can't just bail. We can't practice without a drummer. You're the only one who knows how to play the drums. Yeah. Ooh, what's it here? Oh, what is this? That's an inhaler. I was about to say, I don't know what this is. Is this drugs or some shit? I don't know. I don't know what anything is. Summer school. Mr. and Mrs. Carter. Am I supposed to know people's last names? Oh, Christy's not graduating. She's going to summer school. So, yeah. Summer school coordinators. If it's to Mr. and Mrs. Carter, that must be Christy's parents. Yeah, I don't know if this is some type of situation where, like, Andrew likes Christy, but Christy likes Brian, or something. There's a whole lot of susness going around here, and I don't like it. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna send it. Who died? Brian. Second to last to arrive, Lisa. Owner of the blue sports bag, Andrew. Killer. Also Andrew. Watch me be wrong. Andrew wasn't the killer. Oh, shit. Well, there goes my theory. Andrew's been suspended a few times for getting into fights. Last week, he and this other guy were fighting over a girl. See, I would have thought for sure it was Andrew. Maybe he and Brian were fighting over Christy or something. I don't know. My other train of thought is that maybe it was possibly Christy. Because here's my thinking. If Brian did assault her, And it affected her enough that she stopped coming to school. Now she's having to go to summer school. She's not going to be able to graduate now. And she was there, and Grace saw her running off. Grace and Jack both saw her running off. Maybe she took the keys and then came back later and killed Brian. That's my thought process as of now that Andrew's been eliminated. Oh, Brian had an argument with Eric last week. But then who mentioned the argument? Everybody's arguing with Brian! Brian's kind of a dick. But she does also seem surprised that he's dead, is the thing. Maybe I go with my gut on this. Let's try it. No. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Eric said, I'm not sure how drunk I was, but I do remember Jack and Brian were arguing for a bit. Things got pretty heated. But Brian eventually got up and locked himself in his room. So then he was fine. Maybe they were arguing because Jack's dad didn't want to sponsor their next gig or something. I'm not seeing a link to murder anywhere. I don't know. It seems like everybody was pretty drunk. So maybe Jack left early because he killed Brian? Is there any way to check more last names somewhere? Brian Olsen. What about the others? Does Christy have a sibling? Guess who I saw trying to walk home with Christy today? I don't know who they're talking about. I bet you that's the only reason he joined the tennis club. I kind of assume they're talking about Andrew there because he has the tennis racket and the ball in his bag. So then does Christy, like, is one of these guys Christy's brother? And then maybe killed Brian because of the allegations? Maybe. My next thought process is maybe one of the dudes killed Brian because of the allegations. But I don't have a way to know anybody else's last names. Maybe it was Jack. Jack is kind of sus. I don't know how or why he killed him. But maybe we'll go with Jack. We're running out of names. It was a process of elimination. Jackaboy, my dude. He left early because of the fight. Maybe he took the keys, the spare keys on his way out. But I still don't really understand why. I feel like there was definitely something I missed, some thread of logic that just didn't occur to me. Let's go back to that guide. Where's that guide? Room 403. Rackets are basically new. There's no visible wear on the grip, no wear on the racket strings. I would not have put that together. This would be like, oh, this is a brand new racket that doesn't have any signs of wear and tear. Just, okay. Wait, there were notes in the backpack? Wait just a moment.
Scenario.
Was there more shit in his bag
Loading complete.
that we didn't see?
Good luck.
Oh my god, I scrolled through this, but I didn't actually stop to read it. Hey, I know we're becoming better friends than we have been. I just feel like I owe it to myself to get this out. Christy, I do have feelings for you, and I'm really nervous to tell you this. And by this, I'm not asking you to return these feelings, nor am I asking you to be anything more you've been to. Ah! I feel bad for being so suspicious of Andrew. He's just a complete dope who makes some really bad decisions, but he's got a crush. All right, here we go. For anyone who didn't notice, Jack's interview states he finished his drink and then left. Meanwhile, his actual drink on the kitchen counter is mostly full. Eric's interview also states that Brian and Jack argued about something before Brian locked himself in his room. Considering Jack is the only person who clearly lied to the police, you can point to him as the killer. But Christy also lied. For opportunity, the keys in the door of Brian's room are the spare keys. Oh, the spare keys were literally in his door handle. The only person who would have thus had the opportunity to steal them would be the people who were there before Lisa, which is Grace, Jack, Ryan, Eric. Jack remains our only rated as a suspect. Oh yeah, that makes sense. It couldn't have been Andrew because he got there after Lisa, and Lisa had already noticed that the keys were gone. Oh my gosh. Logic is not my friend today. Or any day, really. If you found the shell on the floor of Brian's room, we know a gun was used. Whoever did this likely brought a gun from home, as we don't have any evidence pointing to a gun being kept in the house, so whoever did this premeditated this murder. We could already suspect this because they stole the keys before alcohol arrived with Andrew, but bringing a gun is proof positive. For motive, though, we only know Jack and Brian had an argument. Jack doesn't appear to have any surface-level ties to the sexual assault allegations, and whoever did this premeditated the murder. Even if Jack just carries a gun wherever he goes, Jack would have had to steal the keys before the drunken argument. So let's establish a motive. Most people will assume this has to do with the only thing we know Brian did that is murder-worthy, the sexual assault allegation, and I will admit that's a good place to start. So how do we tie someone to that? Oh, the backpack! There's an asthma allergy attack kit and a note about summer school. Whoever owned the backpack was not going to graduate this year. And from the writing, this is to allow them to graduate with their class. So in other words, this isn't for someone failing their senior year of school. So let's talk ages. Everyone is 18 except for Jack. We can also tell that Lisa is at most 17 as they're considering making her the new captain after Christy graduates this year, making her 18. That means we have everyone but Grace accounted for. Now we know Grace's last name from her interview. She's Grace Burns. The person who owns the backpack is Jack. His full name, therefore, is Jack Carter. Jack is Christy's brother, and he heard about the assault allegations. Jack is one of Christy's brothers we mentioned previously, and even if he was having second thoughts, he arrived with Grace and saw Christy leaving the apartment. Oh! Jack arrived with Grace and saw Christy, his sister, running away from the apartment. We know nobody was in the apartment at that time except for Brian. Yeah, at this point, it's safe to say Jack committed to his plan at this point if he didn't already. So I was like, not super far away from that conclusion, kinda, sorta, almost. I thought this was Christy's backpack with the Mr. and Mrs. Carter note in it for the summer school. Yeah, this program offers students the option of earning credits and beginning the school year in line to graduate with their class. So it's not to be able to graduate. I should have read that closer. And then looking at the band sign-up sheet form, out of all these guys, Jack is the youngest. Well, don't I feel silly? Oh! Whoa! If you were granted the power to pardon one of the perpetrators, who would you choose? Okay, so apartment 401, that was Brenda. She killed her ex-husband in self-defense. 402, that was Carol, who killed Jessica because of the love triangle bullshit. And 403 was Jack, killed because Brian allegedly assaulted Christy, which we didn't really get confirmation one way or the other on that, but either way, I'll go for my girl Brenda. Protect your babies. We stand Brenda in this house. Well, this is what I was hoping for. A breakdown of every case. At approximately 11 p.m. on July 16th, 2004, Clyde Peterson broke into an apartment. The apartment is currently being rented by his ex-wife Brenda Peterson, now known as Brenda Sherman. The noise that Clyde made when he knocked over the planter woke up the sleeping baby. The baby's crying alerted Brenda, who was resting on the couch in the living room. The intruder tried to calm the baby before making his way into the next room. Brenda, hearing everything from the baby monitor, observed the intruder heading into her study room. She then quietly made her way to her safe inside her closet to retrieve her gun. I love that we get a breakdown of how it actually happened. Armed, she then confronted the intruder, who was desperately searching for something inside her study room. Upon opening the door to her study, she recognized the intruder, her ex-husband Clyde. While aiming her gun toward Clyde, she moved closer to her landline at her desk and tried to call 911. Before she could finish, Clyde pulled out his own gun. A startled Brenda then fired 2 bullets at Clyde. He accidentally fired 1 shot, which hit the side of the shelf before he fell. Still alive, he tried to crawl away. Brenda walked up to Clyde, shot him in the head, and killed him. Hell yes, Brenda! I mean, the second shot, maybe that might not have been 100% legal depending on what state you're in. But, I mean, fuck Clyde. The dinner party. On April 24th, 2002, at approximately 7 p.m., Jessica and her husband Ronnie hosted a small dinner gathering celebrating Jessica's birthday. Carol, Victor, and James were the guests. However, James didn't end up showing up. Unbeknownst to the rest, Ronnie had an affair with Carol. Through the affair, Carol ended up being pregnant with Ronnie's child. Ronnie started having second thoughts about the affair and intended to have the baby aborted. Carol, fearful of losing Ronnie, decided to take action against the other person in the equation, Jessica. During the gathering, Carol had brought a dose of lethal medication. She poisoned her cup when no one was looking. She switched her cup with Jessica's. Jessica drank the lethal medication and succumbed to the poison. So that explains how that worked. Oh my God, this is a whole ass essay. On May 31st, 2003, at approximately 7 p.m., 6 friends, Andrew, Brian, Eric, Grace, Jack, and Lisa, had gathered at an apartment to celebrate their graduation from high school. Brian and Lisa, brother and sister, are the current tenants of the apartment. Brian is currently dating Grace, and Jack has a younger sister named Christy who has feelings for Brian. Prior to the events of June 1st, Brian had a false yet damning allegations thrown towards him. So it was false. In a fit of jealousy and to stir up drama, Christy alleged that Brian had sexually assaulted her on school grounds. This allegation caused Brian to be suspended from school while the faculty and authorities investigated the matter. Unaware of the allegations being false, Jack plotted to take matters into his own hands. For the day of the celebration, Brian had arrived at the apartment first. Christy stopped by the apartment before anyone else arrived to talk to Brian privately. Christy eventually left, and soon after, everyone else arrived. Grace and Brian had an argument which prompted Brian to retreat to his room. Brian had opened a pack of cigarettes and smoked a few. Jack had left the apartment due to being sensitive to smoking. Jack had returned to find everybody wasted and knocked out. Jack took the opportunity to confront Brian, who was still in his room at the time. After a brief confrontation, Jack shot Brian. Stunned at what he had done, Jack ran out of the apartment. I feel a little bit bad for Jack. Like, obviously Brian, of course, as well. But I feel extra bad for Jack. Because he thought he was just defending his sister, who turned out to be a big old liar, pants on fire. Oh no.